Fly, fight, and win. That is the mission behind U.S. Air Force. Whether full-time, part-time, volunteer, in uniform, out of uniform, you can serve and play a critical role in a career in aviation and beyond.
This weekend, you'll even get a taste of all that the Air Force does at the Air and Water Show. Staff Sergeants Juwan Millhouse and Gary Brown join us now to share their journey and how it can also be yours. Gentlemen, thank you for coming in.
Thank you for inviting us. Thank you.
So I know your purpose, part of your purpose of being at the Air and Water Show is to recruit, and the best way to recruit someone is to share your own personal story. So Sergeant Millhouse, how did you end up joining the Air Force?
Thank you. Yeah, so I'm originally from Youngstown, Ohio. So originally when I was in high school, I didn't really have a plan when I was getting ready to graduate. So I actually had a best friend who actually was like, hey, let's go talk to your first recruiter. And I was like, sure, why not? So when I talked to my local recruiter, he gave me a lot of information, a lot of benefits that actually like drew my attention to make me want to join. So I ended up joining. The job I got was services, shout out services. So basically what it is we deal with like food operations, fitness and sports programs, contingency lodging, and also something cool called non-appropriative fund, which is like self-generating money. So I got to do something cool. So when I deployed a few years back, I got to actually open up 3 small like resale operations and like sell items to the troops. And then the items that we got from the money, we actually used to get like gifts and like prizes for like events. So that was something pretty amazing I had to do.
Yeah, I mean, Sergeant, tell your story too, because both of you guys have done some somewhat non-traditional things with the roles that you've had.
Yeah, so for sure, I'm Sergeant Brown, originally from Newark, New Jersey, so that's where I'm from. My job, original Air Force job, was refuel bomber aircraft maintenance, where we were pretty much in charge of making sure aircraft were like safe for flight to complete the mission. The main reason why I joined really was for traveling and just gaining like a sense of independence. I remember we were talking before, and it was weird because, you know, I didn't know anything about tools, or I could even tell you what a Phillips was. Now I'm in charge of like changing engines on airplanes.
Wow.
And, it's a lot.
That's pretty awesome. I imagine basic training probably made you kind of take stock of who you were and learn some things about yourself and face some of those challenges. What you know, because so what can someone expect when they do sign up?
So what someone can expect when they do sign up. So when you sign up, when you go to base meals training, it all starts there. So you're kind of like building a foundation. We're kind of literally like breaking you down to build you back up. So it's a lot of like mental, a lot of academic stuff because it does follow academic curriculum. So you learn a lot of teamwork, a lot of like physical conditioning things. You learn also a lot of like education stuff that can benefit you for when you're in and when you're out. But it all kind of like starts there. It can be small things for like show them to work on time, or like making sure your dress and appearances down on pack and things like that.
Sergeant Brown, you talked a little bit about travel. What are some of the other kind of perks that people might not think about that is associated?
Man, so one thing that we have is help our people save, which is HOPS. So pretty much if you're on like an air base, you have the opportunity to take flights for free, like out of your no cost at all. So you can go places like Hawaii. I've been there over like 5 times.
Wow.
You know, just on the Air Force's dime. So that's one of the travel benefits that we have.
Wait, is Top Gun Air Force?
Top Gun is not Air Force, it's
Navy.
Oh, sorry.
No, you're fine. You're
No,
fine.
I'm good. But you do have specialized training because you have something called the Special Warfare
Yeah,
Operation.
so special warfare. So speaking of like specialized training, right? So a lot of you thinking like Navy SEALs, so we actually do have our own versions of those as well, right? So for instance, like pararescue. So their job is what they do is they support amphibious and non-amphibious missions to where they'll like go down range or even go and help like humanitarian missions to where they'll like say somebody's stuck on a mountain or like stuck somewhere in the ocean, they'll actually go out and save them. And they're certified in like EMT and things like that. So if you want to do something that's very like challenging and kind of like do more than like represent yourself and like represent something like for your country, things like that, that could be something maybe you like aspire or strive to do.
But we mentioned too in the intro, like in and out of uniform, because there are some more pedestrian-like jobs that are associated with it, correct?
Yes. So like on an Air Force base, you got to think of it kind of like a community. So a lot of jobs you see out in the civilian populace, we have in the Air Force. So things from like, you know, like nursing career fields to like working like fire protection, security forces, civil engineer, because you got to have the base operate. Yes, the overall mission is to get those planes to X, Y, and Z, but you also have to support the planes from like, you know, your support missions and things like that.
All right, and so we did mention this, the Air and Water Show. You have a team that's performing in the Air and Water Show, and you all will be out there. Are people able to actually come and sign up while visiting the Air and Water Show?
They won't be necessarily able to sign up. What they would do is pretty much like, you know, establish a form of contact with us, and then in a later date, we can set up an appointment to kind of start the process of them joining.
So you'll be sharing your story
Correct.
and
Yes.
really encouraging people. That is awesome.
Yeah, and then to get to go to college after you serve a little bit. I mean, the opportunities just seem endless.
Yes. And you can actually go to college while you're serving.
While you're serving.
Yes.
That's
Oh, awesome.
awesome. Gentlemen,
For
thank you
free,
so
right?
much.
Yes, for free.
For
Yes.
free? That's
Look at
always
that.
a big selling point to me. All right, thank you, gentlemen. For more information about U.S. Air Force, give them a call or visit usairforce.com. The information is there on your screen. You can also reach out to Juwan by following him on his Instagram. His Instagram handle is right there.